Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Sudoku with Tsvetii. I am your host as always, Tsvetii. It is Saturday as we go into this new month of May. Technically the 2nd for you, still the 30th for me. But I hope that you are doing well wherever you may be. And we don't really have that much of a topic for today. It's just more so just kind of relaxing with a little bit of Sudoku to finish the night. And then I can work on a few other things. Maybe relax with a little bit of Cole LLC and then go to bed. Cole LLC is a, if you are curious, is a coal mining roguelike with pixelized and stylized graphics. And you get random upgrades and have to reach a coal quota every day or you explode. And I have been playing that game, and it has been my most played game this week by far. And I really have kind of taken a step back from video games, but this game is starting to reel me back in. And I really am genuinely happy to enjoy it. I was watching Ambiguous Amphibian play a little challenge video. It felt like a throw off video. And then I just, within 10 minutes, I bought the game. And I normally don't buy video games like that anymore. I am actually very frugal when it comes to money and just try to say hey, oh yeah, that's really cute. Looks like a cool game. I don't know if I want to buy it or not. But this game, it was different and I just had to buy it. And then I am hooked for the foreseeable next couple weeks. Oops, no, 3 can still be here technically, but that's just 5 and 7. The 3 has to be down here because if 5 and 7 have to be there, we know 3 can't be. 3 has to be in the middle, which means 3 is over on this side. Okay. Anyways, we can go ahead and mark these down because why not? I'm trying to choose a cell. We can go ahead and mark those down. Let's move on to our 6s. Again, not much going with the 6s. We just know 6 has to be over there, which means 6 is down there, which we kind of already marked out. 7 has to be over here. There, over there. 8. We have 1 8, unfortunately. Not too bad, but we know 8 has to be over there, which means 8 is over here. We know 8 cannot be in the middle. So 8 is one of those. We also know that that'll be potentially a 1. So going over to 9. Not much going with the 9s either. They're actually they're not being super generous on this hard puzzle. Naturally. I don't know. It didn't get picked up with the mic because I changed all the sensitivities and everything, but I audibly scoffed at myself when I'm saying, oh, they're going pretty hard on us on this hard puzzle. It was just a little funny little internal monologue there. So we do know we have 8 up here, which will be right. Aww. And then the other number we are missing is a 9, which will lead us to 9 being there in the middle, along with, 8 can still be over there. So we're not going to mark that down just yet. 5 is over here. 6 could be really anywhere right now. 7 is over here. 8, again, can be really any of these. So we have just marked them all down just for Dave keeping. And then 9 has to be in the middle there. So that's 6 or 8. Which actually just makes this 8 because 3, 6, and 9 are in here and we're missing 3, 6, and 9. That has to be 6. Okay. Not bad. Able to solve a little bit of the puzzle every now and then. Which will actually solve this part. For the most part, we know that is 1 and 5. And get rid of 1 there and make 1 there. I could have just filled in the 1 instead of wasting an extra, 15 seconds there. It wasn't 15. That was an exaggeration. But we know one actually has to be up here because this last one up here is blocked. So it cannot be over there, which means it has to be up here. And because we know one is right here and these two, we know one is over here on the corner on this last one. Alrighty, so we are still looking pretty good as we make our way through our numbers yet again. Not really much going as far as new on these twos. How about threes? A 3 is there. A 3 is one of those. 3 is one of these on the corners down here, but I don't really feel like marking that down. And 3 is right here in the middle. 7 is right there in the middle. No, it can be anything really. Let's be 1, 5, and 7. 1, technically, that can technically be a 1. Booey. Actually, 1 cannot be there. Billy. What about 6s? We were able to fill in a couple, so let's just add them down. We know 6 is down here. 6 has to be down here or somewhere. One of these. 7 is kind of looking... Oops. Hitting the wrong button over there. 7s are looking pretty good. Not too bad overall, honestly. 8s are still looking rather sparse. And 9s are not very well represented. Yeah, we know 1 has to be a... We don't have to worry about 4s. 5s over here. 5 could still technically be up here, so we can't really eliminate that. No 5 is really in this general area. Well, sorry, doing a 5. Okay. Seven's looking about the same. I'm going to keep one earphone off, or one headphone off, because I heard a little bit of a rumbling over there. It may have been just one of the kitties running around. Dude, that will help me ease my sanity. This is 1, 3, 5. I mean, it cannot be 1 because 1 is down there. It can technically be a 9. It can't be a 3, silly. So this has to be 5 or 9. So it's 5, 7, 5. So safe to say 5 has to be one of these. I mean, technically, because this could be a 1. That could be 1. That could be a 9. That could be a 7. And 5 could be there still. Alrighty. We're still doing pretty fine, even though we're almost 10 minutes in. I would say so. All right. So for this example, let's say like I said this is 1, make this 2 and 5. This 1, 6, 3. It would be 2, 6, and 8 left. So this would be 6. No, because that's already 6. So if we did it like that, and that's 5, that would have to be 9. That would have to be 8. At a 2. That would be 5. 2. So if those are there, we know that 1 could potentially be here or here. We know 5 could be. It'd be 1, 5, 6, and what else? 9. Yeah. If we were to follow the same logic, we would be missing 5, 7, 8, and 9. 7, 9, 7. 8. Agatha. Oh, that would be 8, 9. To make this a 3 naturally, because that would be 9. Oh no, that cannot be. But this would have to be a 3. That would have to be that a 3. Okay. No, that can't be because this would not be a 3. That would be the. Yes, that would be the. And then we'd be missing 8, which 8 would have to be there, and then this would be 6. That does add out. 1 or 9. Okay. Ironically, still not able to solve this, but if we do our 2s, we would know that this would have to be or this would have to be 8. This would be 2. Make that a 1. Makes that a 3. 7. This 3. That a 1 and 9. So would this be 6? Yeah, because it can't be an 8. I haven't decided 7, so that could technically be a 7. This cannot be a 6. If that can't be a 6, this has to be. What would this be? We're missing 1. But if, based on our thing, 1 is already taken. 3, I mean, it would have to be 3 right there. Which does fit into our plan that we're going with. Okay. That solves that. 7 is taken, so this would just be 8. That would be 7. That would be 6. 5 and 9. Which, if that were 7, that would be 5. That 1. That would be... Make that 9. 5 would be down here. Leave you 1 and 9 over there. We have 5. Yes, Agatha. Are we saying guaranteeing that is a 9? So other number are we missing? We have 1, 2, 6. That would be 1 and 6. Yes. 6 does have to be down here. Yeah, I'm messing up. There's a big screw up down here. There's no 6 down here. And if I finish this as 2, 5, 9, that would be a no. Dewey. It's what I was doing, but with extra steps. Part of me starting to say, screw it. Let's just figure it out so we can finish it out. But I might just need a little hint today. And it's okay to admit you need a hint. That was a 6. Is that far off? Oh, I was not. Huh. Not bad, huh? Because I kind of thought the 6 was there. So this would have to be a 6. Yeah, this would just have to be 6. Right there. 6 would be right there. Let me, I have kind of actually did it right, I think. If I'm being honest there. Or honest here, rather. So yeah, if we just do that, 8 is one of these at the bottom. We're still right. Was that 8 still right? Yep. Not bad, Tsvetii. Not bad. We should make that a 2 naturally. Makes that a 2. We should make that a 1, that a 5. That's the 9. They're looking good. Okay, let's just do this and see, like, 5, 3, 7. And I'm still right. So I was right. I just messed up a step somewhere, I believe. Yep. I was correct, but just messed up a step. 2, 7. We are just missing that 1 right there. Which is not bad, not bad. The 2 has to be here. That is our final 2. You see that 3s are a little bit worse for wear. We'll go ahead and mark that as a 3. And 3 could technically be any of those. That could be 1, 3. Can't be 5. But it can be 7. All right, what about 5s? Anything with our 5s? And 5 is one of these 2. 3. We have all of our 6s. Oh, we do have 7 and 8 here. Let's see, was I still right? I was still right. That is, I love when everything kind of works like that. What am I doing? Okay. Agatha. Agatha. I kept hitting the down button. I was wondering why I wasn't taking. Dang, I was right. But I just I think I just skipped a step. But we did what? We actually did it. I think we're actually like pretty much right for the most part. Just trying to deduce it down that way. Anyways, take care, stay safe. Catch you again next time. Goodbye. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.